Does the White House now have a sense of whether or not China has decided whether to assist Russia backfill its supplies and sort of fulfill its request for material in support of its invasion of Ukraine?
Well, I'm not going to give an assessment of that from here. What I can tell you is that the majority of this call, as I think you heard, you saw in the readout, and you heard, I think, on the call we just did, but was focused on Russia's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine. The president spent the vast majority of the nearly 2 hours was spent with the president outlining the views of the United States and our allies and partners on this crisis, including a detailed overview of efforts to prevent and then respond to the invasion, how we got here, steps we've taken, where we've gone, and why. Of course, as was also noted in the readout, but let me just reiterate, he also conveyed and described the implications and consequences if China provides material support to Russia. But again, I'm not going to provide any additional assessment from here.
The president has cast the efforts to sort of build up the Western alliance as sort of like democracies versus autocracy. One very large, the largest democracy in the world, is in fact buying Russian oil right now at a discount, expanding its purchases, taking advantage of the situation. Does the White House have any response to India's purchases there, and does the president plan to reach out to the Indian government to try to get that decision reversed?
Well, we have not. We made a decision about banning the Russian import of oil. Every country has not made that decision, and we recognize that, and they have different economic reasoning as to why different countries do, including some in Europe. We have been in touch, of course, with Indian leaders at a range of levels, not through the president. If that happens, we will, of course, provide that readout and information to all of you. But what we would project or convey to any leader around the world is that the rest of the world is watching where you're going to stand as it relates to this conflict, whether it's support for Russia in any form as they are illegally invading Ukraine.